Yo, what's up? What's up? This is your boy, Mr. Effects. So welcome to this segment today. I want to review gold, the pair, some couple of pairs here that we happen to take today. Actually, I traded this pair, but I also want to talk about gold because the other day I was holding gold, but it's the only one pair again that we missed. So this is here Gbpusd 1 hour time frame. The trade hit our TP, the target. Actually, I want to target this main low here, this level. All right, because it was the last point of liquidity I wanted to target, but I decided to work with this one because it was Thursday and there was news. There was news during that time, so I decided to take this pair. So what happened today is I want to do an overall analysis, top-down analysis, so that you can understand what I look at, things that I put into consideration, and how I come up with an entry. All right. So today, first of all, I checked the market and I saw that there was news on the pound. So when I saw that, in fact, I was not aware. When I was in a trade is when I realized that there was a trade, something news coming out. Okay. So I tried to check on this analysis. One thing, I'll be honest, man, I don't like lying. I'm not good at fundamentals. So I'm actually a technical analyst whereby I analyze the chart exactly what I see on the chart. I don't predict. I don't anticipate, but yeah, I can anticipate because I can have my bias of what to expect, but I cannot point out exactly what will happen until I get that confirmation. So when you check on this pair here, today was Thursday, all right? Thursday on 20th, 2024, June. So during around 2 o'clock, that's when I was trading because I was expecting to trade during the London Open, but I missed the trade, so I had to wait during the New York session. New York sessions, it opens 1 a.m. New York time, all right? The New York sessions, it always opens 1 a.m. New York killer zone, yeah? New York time, 1 a.m. Not 1 a.m., I mean 7, sorry, I apologize. 7 a.m. New York Eastern time, and it ends at 10 a.m., all right? So I'm actually from Kenya, so our time is different, but I tend to work with the New York time so that I don't miss anything. So there was news here on the pound at around 2 Kenyan time, this 2 p.m., but the New York time, that is 7 a.m., all right? So there's news on the pound. And there's one thing I want to say about the news is that one thing about the news does not change the direction of price. Don't ever anticipate in a price whereby, like we say that you want to trade, you want to sell or buy. Then, because there's news, you stop following your analysis because you can see the candles dropping and you start to sell. No. News, what I understand about news is that news, what it does, it just fuels the market. It adds in volume, but it does not change anything. It only sweeps liquidity if it has to go as far as it can go to take out liquidity, but most of the time, it does not change anything. So I was not aware of this, but when I saw the splash of the candles, I came back and checked here and I noticed that, oh, during the New York Open, right? The New York Open, there was news on the pound. So I saw that, but let's go back there and do a top-down analysis on this particular pair. And if you like to join us, all right, I'll leave the link on the description section. The link will take you to my Telegram community. Then from there, you'll find my contact so that if you want to reach me out, you'll be able. And also, if you want to reach me out on TikTok, I'll still share my TikTok link there. All right, I'll still share my TikTok link on my Telegram so that when you go on TikTok and you go to my profile, you'll be able to find my contact and you can contact me now direct to my WhatsApp. So this sale, how did I come up with a zone like this? Yeah. So I'll open a different broker and explain this. So let's use forex.com. On forex.com, because this is the analysis that I had done earlier, but I'll delete so that we start over. And I'm going to use a higher time frame. So I'll even go to the monthly, all right? But I did my first analysis of the weekly time frame, but the monthly is still okay. So this Gbpusd, a monthly time frame. Sorry. And what we can see from here on this monthly time frame, the price, by just looking at it, it seems to be so bearish completely. But when we tend to analyze, then that's when you will see the difference. Yeah, we can see from this level, there's a break of structure there. Now, this being a break of structure, what else is here? There's a low, right? There's a high. Okay. Again, there's a low, there's a high. Again, right here. So now, this is not a break of structure because there's no candle close. So this is not a break of structure here. But if you extend a little bit, you can see there's a candle close. So this validates this line as a valid boss. But still, the narrative is the price is bearish. Now we can see this every time market takes out the low, it buys fast. And this was our what we call the inducement there. Now on this inducement, monthly inducement, where is this is a low, this is a high, all right? And again, this is a low, monthly low. Why? Because there's an inducement here. This one, because it is a valid pullback, that being the inducement. What we're seeing here, we can see the price, this is a pullback, this is a monthly pullback, all right, the monthly correction. So we can measure here and have a bias, a monthly bias. From there, you can see the price is already on premium, and we expect it to push the downside. This is the imbalance that is here. What do you know about the imbalance? Imbalance in a bearish move, it will give you a vibe, all right? I'll use the term, the vibe. Or if I have to be straight, direct, it will give you what we call kind of a support or a resistance. If the price is bullish and the market comes back to the imbalance, it will find a support. And if the price is bearish and it comes back to the imbalance, it will find what we call resistance. That's why you can see a strong reaction there. So we can drop from that level. We can now drop to a weekly time frame. Now dropping on the weekly time frame, what are we seeing here? On the weekly, monthly, this is still the monthly time frame, and the weekly just look familiar, and still this one's just a pullback here. Now, this being the pullback from the weekly, how do you draw attention? We know that the price came to our 50% level, which was an imbalance was here. Sorry, an imbalance was somewhere here, right there. And that one, when you come to the weekly time frame, it's just a small order flow that is left here. And the price up to that order flow, and you can see the drop, the immediate drop, and the market from the swing high and the swing low. You can see this is a swing high, swing low, swing high, swing low, then high, high. Now, what does it mean? It means that the weekly market structure here, price is attempting to show us that still there's a small bullish here on this leg here. Then remember, market has stepped to a point of interest, high time frame zone reaction. So you can drop on the daily time frame and come up with a conclusion. Now, when you go to the daily, we want to see the bigger picture. Remember, the market has stepped to a point of interest on the high time frame, and this is a monthly zone, and they also see the weekly zone. So when you come here, you can see on weekly, daily time frame structure is a bit clear. And again, this is the last break of structure here. This being the boss, then where's the high and the low? This is the high, this is the low. Then this is a change of character because market has stepped to a point of interest now. This is first reaction. So what we call the change of character. Now, on this change of character, what are we seeing here? What we're seeing after the change of character, market needs what? We need inducement. And where's our inducement? Our inducement is here. And that inducement, market taps the inducement and you get a pullback. We can see there's a pullback here to the upside. And actually, market after rising up for some time, we can see the last level, this price came These are the highest point that this price took out. I'll point out this. This was the supply that was there. This one, but it was never tapped. That level was never tapped. What happened here? This market, what it did, it happened to sweep this previous high, right? Took out that high. Once took out that high, what else are we having here? We can see now the reaction of price to start pushing to the downside. Now, this price, by starting to push to the downside here, we can see a minute. What are we seeing here? We can see the price started pushing to the downside here. So already once we have that idea, we can see the month, this is a daily, taps a point of interest, there's this change of character, market drops down here, and it started coming back to the upside. So this is what we call the external daily structure, and this one is internal, going back to the supply zone before it could drop. So we can have this what we call the internal structure, high, 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 low, then high, 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 low, and high, 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 low there. Now, this is just internal breakout structure. Again here, internal breakout structure, the boss. And if I have to zoom a little bit more, to open up the chart, we can see here we have what we call funnel breakout structure. Now, that being the boss, what does it mean? If this low is taken out, it will give us what we call a shift in price, a change of structure there. So we got that chalk because our main low has been taken out. Now, the price again, after taking out this low, what is here? This is a push to the upside, all right? This is a push to the upside. The leg, all right? The pullback here. This is a pullback here. Now, in this pullback, we can see have this equal highs here, not relatively equal, but we can actually just cut across like that. This part of this is what we call liquidity sweep. Yeah. Let's use X to represent a sweep. There, sweep. So does it mean after market sweeps liquidity, it means that this is the part that the market is tired, exhausted. This market was supposed to push to these highs, but it's exhausted. But don't forget that if the price went down, this high still hold what? Some liquidity. In the near future, price must decide, to go the upside before selling, because we can see here, we have this imbalance, and it can use this imbalance as a support to move back to the upside so that it takes out everything before dropping to the downside. So from knowing that, here, the price is kind of showing a reversal hand, right? Showing us a reversal hand. We can see the last candle that swept liquidity was this green candle. So already this green candle is my first supply zone. You see price came back and up to that level. So I can drop on the 4 hours and try to refine the zone. Now, when I drop on 4 hours, what am I seeing here? We can see when you drop on the 4 hours, this is a sweep, high time frame sweep. But on the 4 hours, you can see this is just one huge buy candle before the sell. So that one is like an order flow, all right? You can see that as an order flow. But if you have to analyze now the 1 hour time frame to get a clear picture, because this is a high, high, a low, a high, a low, high, 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 low, then market breaks that level to give us a change of character. So this is just a break of structure here. Break of structure. Break of structure here again. And this lastly is a last break of structure there to the upside. And where the market, if took out this low, we'll call this level what? A change of character. If it close according to 1 hour, but as we can see, The market is not yet closed. This low is not yet closed. But remember, this is the main area. If it closes here, we get a valid change of character. So I could see this market came to this level and it dropped. That's the first information I saw. And this is a 1 hour high time frame supply. So I refined this zone to this particular area there. And that is my refined order block. But when we talk my refined, or I mean supply, then when we talk at here, this is the last down close candle before the buy. This is my breaker point. So the moment the market came there, I went down, yeah, to a lower time frame and did my analysis. So here, I dropped on 1 hour time frame first to see how the structure was looking like. Yeah, so I could see the price trying to rally down, all right? And once I noticed that the price is pushing to the downside, one thing I wanted to know is, if I'm using the 4 hours time frame, if I'm using the 4 hours time frame, like if we go back to this 4 hours time frame as my highest time, remember I've started from monthly to the weekly, and now I'm on 4 hours time frame. So I can decide if I analyze the market to the 4 hours time frame, I can take my entries on 15 minutes time frame. If I analyze the market with the 1 hour time frame, I'll do my analysis, my entry on what we call 5 minutes time frame. So since the 4 hours time frame is here, I want to use the 15 minutes and look for this move, a continuation to the upside, then a change of character there. So I'll open the 15 minutes there. When I open this 15 minutes, what are we seeing here? We can see from here, the price is bullish. Sorry, just jumped. Then I'll press somewhere. Let's go back. Let's go back. Now, I saw the price was bullish here. So this was what? Swing high, swing low, swing high. Where? This is a swing low, not this one, this one. So price break to the upside, which is an internal break of structure. Then the market breaks this high. Market break this high, which is a valid boss because there's a candle close up here, somewhere there. So I saw that reversal. So you can see if I'm going to trade to analyze manually, this is where I need to get the choke. I need to wait for that main low to be broken. But what do we do? The moment the market taps to a point of interest, the first pullback is always your change of character. Now look at this. This first pullback, low that caused this high, this was directly my change of character. Once I saw that, and remember I'm on 15 minutes time frame, I start preparing myself to sell, right? So once I get the change of character, then this is my high there. Now, how do I proceed from here? The way I proceed from here, it depends on how you look at the market. You can see this one is what? This one getting this change of character. Then the market went to the upside. I need to see the two things, imbalance or inducement. This is an inducement there. So that inducement. Now on that inducement, this is a lower low, this is a lower high. Now, market again broke this structure here, the downside. Boss. Now, after getting the boss, we need again a valid pullback, yeah? And a pullback that has at least 3 candles. Now, from here, okay, from here, there's this one, this high, this low, then this high. So, price, when I saw those levels, I marked them. Break of structure there. But if you look down here, you'll see it. I'm sure up here you can't see it, but down here you'll see it. For those who have understood the balance, then this is a break of structure there. Now, from this level, what I'm seeing here is now during that time, the price came in, and when I checked on my level, that was during the during the Asian session, the Asian session. during the Asian session. So what I wanted to see price retracing back, because it's a level where I sold on what we call the time, we call it the London Open, the New York Open. New York Open 7 a.m. So we'll look for 7 a.m. Yeah, you can see there's a flow of the New York. If you check down here on the screen, you'll see the 7 a.m. So that's the time. Remember, guys, you need to work with the time. If you want to be a forex trader, you need to understand these sessions, the way they work, the way they are, the time they are being manipulated, and the time to stay away. So I knew that the New York was going to come in, and the trend was already showing its hands, which was bearish. So I was expecting the price to retrace back at least to a 50% level, because this was the swing low here. I wanted to see the price swing to at least a 50% level before I could get in. I saw that. There's confirmation number one. Confirmation number two, I always want to see imbalance. I saw that. That's imbalance number two. I mean, the confirmation number two. Now, what's the third confirmation? The third confirmation, I wanted to see an order block. Now, from this level, this order block is the only level that is not mitigated here. So the price came here. I wanted to sell there because I already knew that there was that imbalance there. So how do you sell? You need to drop on like 3 minutes time frame. If you are using the 15 minutes, 3 minutes time frame and 1 minute, I dropped to this level and I came here. So the price was still playing here. When the price was still here, I went to 1 minute fractional time frame to get a stronger confirmation. Now, what is a stronger confirmation? You can see here, what you always need, wait for a change of character. Then if you get inducement or imbalance, you can jump in. Now from this, the highest point, where's the inducement here? This is the inducement. Now this inducement, taken out, where was the, I mean, not inducement, sorry guys. This is a change of character. The first high, it taps the market there. That's the change of character. Then where's the high? High that caused the loss here. This was the inducement. Where's that? Here. That being the inducement, I always want to see the market come back to my zone. Because after inducement, I always want to see the market come fill the order block zone or fill what we call the fair value gap. So I saw these two levels. And I expected this price to trace and to close even above it. So when the price returned to this level, what I did, I used what we call a breaker. A breaker is the last done close candle before what? Before the sell or the buy. Now, if you check here, this is the first move, and this was the first breaker that was here. Okay, and that had not been used. Now I saw that, and then the market came here. I was not comfortable with taking this trade. I wanted a stronger confirmation. So after looking for, this is a high low, this is a high. I wanted to see the market break this low. Now, when it breaks that low, what confirmation do I need? I need either order block, an imbalance, or an inducement. Now, from this level, what I saw here, when you check here on this move, this was during the London close zone before before the New York opened. So what I wanted to see, I say that I want to see an imbalance, which is a level from this candle to this zone. That is an imbalance there. And I hope I'm speaking well, yeah, because I'm feeling sleepy. I'm really, really sleepy. Even my eyes can't see. I just want to run one video here so that I drop, yeah. Now, this is the last candle that swept to some liquidity on the left. See here. So this become a valid candle to provide what we call an order block. Yeah, guys, so if you don't hear me well or you find me murmuring, yeah, I'm really sleepy. Just forgive me. Drop your comment and forgive me, man. Like, just kind of tired. Now, when you see market went down, filled this imbalance and came to this order block. So this where I took my trade. There, And I was targeting which level? Which level was that? I was to target the previous 1 hour because I was settling I was watching the market from the 1 hour time frame. So I wanted to have a level. I wanted to target this level because it's the main low that this price must break. But I was just too tired, man. I was just too tired. So I happened to target there. And if we go back to the 15 minutes and we open the chart again, you need to see that. Isn't that? Okay, there. So I wanted the price to come here, but I closed my trade here because I happened to choose this level. At least 13 risk reward ratio was not bad for me on Euro, on GGU. That's why if I take you back here, you can see I'm into a strong sale, and you can see where the price is originating from, the same place I've shown you. So that is the pair I was holding, and this is a GU recap. So make sure that we meet on the next video. I'm trying as much to stay active, but I can't see. I'm kind of sleepy. I need to take some rest. So if you like to join our community, you're welcome. There's a link on the description. Join that link. Through that link, you'll be able to join the Telegram community, the free public. Also, we have a private where we do our own job now. If from there you want to reach me out directly, you'll find my number. All right, you'll find my contact on Telegram. I'll post it there after posting this this video. I'm posting this video. So guys, for anything you want me to check on, drop your comment and I'll be glad to check. There's a comment that one of the members in the community dropped about analysis on Audi USD and the Audi card, my friend. I still remember that. I've not forgotten. So I'll find time and I'll work on it. Otherwise, you're welcome. See you in the next video.